Hello everyone, in this video I want to share to you about how to make a fine classic bay window in Sketchup. First of all, we can use the polygon in the tools of the Sketchup. We can click the polygon and we can click from this origin, and now we can type the radius of this polygon. For example, it's around 1.5 meter and enter. Then we can move the another object a little bit to the another side, or we can erase. Okay, now we can click this outline of this polygon line, right click, and we can explode. We can explode curve, this one. Okay, then now we can use the eraser tool and click this line, and we can just leave this three side of this line of the polygon in SketchUp. Then we can use the offset tool. And now we can click the edge of this line, and we can offset it inside around 150 millimeter, or the usually wall thickness on our country. And then we can click the line and click, and then we can close for every single polygon over there. And we can click these surfaces and select push pull and push it up around 3.5 meter. Okay, we can assume that this is the height of the wall in here, or we can move it a little bit around 500 millimeter. Then now we can triple click, right click, and make group. Anyway, I will activate the style. Okay, I use this style to make it better. Okay, now we can move just a little bit. Okay, then now we can set the height of the window. We can set the height of the window with using the tape measure tool. Click from this edge, and then we can type 2.4 meter. Then also this one, we can type 2.4 meter. And also this one, we can type 2.4 meter over there. And then we can set the height from the floor, from the finished floor to the bottom side of the window, means around 500 millimeter, correct? Then we can also on the another side, okay, like this. We can click from this position like this. Okay, now we got it. We got this progress, and now we can click this surface, and now we can select the rectangle, click from this intersection until this intersection like this. And also this one, we can use the rectangle also, and we can use the rectangle also. Then we can click the surface and select the offset it inside. We can offset it inside around 200 millimeter. Okay, and also this one, we can offset it inside around 200 millimeter, and also this one 200 millimeter, and enter. Okay, now we can click the surface and select push pull, push it until the limit. And also this one, we can just double click this one, because we have done from the previous method. Then we can double click, so it will be automatically subtract by the push pull tool based on the thickness on this wall. Anyway, then now we can erase some additional line over there, some guideline, so we can focus on this one. And then now we can make the window itself. We can use the rectangle. Then we can click this one. Okay, now we can place this position. Then we can offset it inside around 60 millimeter. Okay, then we can erase. Then we can push it 120 millimeter. Triple click and make group. Now we can right click and also the make component, create. Then we can select move, and we can rotate and adjust it based on the angle of this every single based on every single with wall in anyway. Then we can select move again and place to the position. Then we can rotate based on the wall angle in here. Okay, now we can make it connected. Okay, we can make the wall in here to connect with the window frame anyway. Then we can continue to select the rectangle again and make the rectangle in here, and we can offset it inside around 100 millimeter only. And then we can click and erase. Then we can click the surface and push it to the behind around 40 millimeter, and triple click, and also the make group. Then now we can make the simple divider. We can make the simple divider of the window. We can give a thickness around 30 or 20 millimeter only. Triple click and make group, and also I'm sorry, we can make component. We can make component and create. Okay, now we can select move, type control, and just place to this position. Then we can type / and enter. Okay, now we can click this divider, and we can rotate 90 degree. Okay, but don't forget to right click and make it unique, and select a move. Okay, we can select move, and we can place to the appropriate position. Okay, now we can place to the middle position of this frame over there, and we can just place this one. Okay, now we can select the rectangle. Okay, we can select the rectangle in here, and to make the glazing of there, we can make group, and then now we can move and duplicate this one on the position over there. Now we can select the glass, and we can select the color of the glass like this. We can use the blue color. Then we can set the opacity in here as we want. Then we can now select all this window and the elements like the glazing and also the divider. Right click and make component, create. Now we can move it to the proper position over there. Okay, then now we can select move and duplicate, tap control on our keyboard and move. Then we can adjust based on the window frame angle on the right and also the left side. Then don't forget to move it to the appropriate position also on this window, and also this one. Okay, then we can adjust about the angle, and place to the position, and place to this appropriate position. Okay, and it's done. Then now we can make the another material. We can use the wood materials. I think it would be better like this to make the wooden materials over there. Then we can set the wooden opacity, wooden saturation color, the level of darkness of the wood, and we can set the wood texture resolution with texture size. Maybe we can type 700 millimeter, and we can type 900 millimeter, so it will be a natural look like this. Then now we can make the bench. We can make the indoor bench with using the line, and click from this position based on this three side of this polygon, and then we can offset it inside around 600 millimeter. Now we can and make the line over there like this, and erase some additional line and additional plane over there. Then we can push it until 500 millimeter like this. Okay, or maybe we can push it down just a little bit to give the space of the couch. We can type 100. Okay, and enter. And then now we can triple click, make group first, and then now we can make the materials over there. We can make the materials that synchronize with the wooden materials of this bay window in here. And then we can triple click this one and offset it inside around 20. Then also this one around 20, and this one around 20 millimeter. Then we can click this surface and select push it to the behind around 450 millimeter, and also this one around 450 millimeter, and also this one 450 millimeter. Okay, and then now we can make the another color. We can make the another color of this inside of this inside texture of this bench, this built-in cabinet bench in here. Now we can make the different color like this. Then now we can make the door in here. We can make the door, then we can give the thickness of the door 20 millimeter and make group and place to the position, and then we can make some elements over there. And we can type 70. We can offset it inside on 10 millimeter, and we can push it to the behind a little bit like this. And now we can duplicate this one. We can duplicate this one in this position, and then don't forget to adjust this drawer based on the angle. Okay, now we can adjust it in here. We can adjust it, this one, and now we can move it, and for this case we can just flip along it, with a red axis, or mirror with the red axis if you use the newer version of the SketchUp. Then we can click these surfaces. Okay, then we can select edit, copy, okay, and then edit, paste in place. Okay, then now we can push it up like this, around 90 millimeter, and we can make the smoother. We can make the smoother in here, and also this one, because this is just only the coach. Okay, we can make it smoother. Okay, then we can push until the limit over there. Okay, like this. Then we can triple click, make group. Then maybe we can divide about these surfaces. We can divide to be a 3 part of this coach in here. Then we can now select the synthetic surfaces, or maybe we can just select the fabric. Maybe we can select the fabric materials of there to make this one. And if you don't like about the color, you can also edit this RGB. About this RGB, now we can select the saturation and select the level of darkness of there. And okay, yeah, approximately like this. Okay, then if you like cream, okay, the more related color in here. And then if you want to make the another elements like a wall panel, you can just only make the wall panel, or you can decorate it, this one in here like this, and we can make the simple decoration in here. Okay, also this wall, you can offset it inside based on this decoration. Okay, you can make this one, and then we can push it to the behind, and push it to the behind, and also the space we can push to the behind like this. Then we can also adjust the color to make the different color over there, like this. Okay, and now we can change the color of the cabinet drawer. Okay, cabinet drawer and opening in here. And now we can change the style to make it more clear enough like this. Then we can activate the shadow like this. Okay, or we can change the style. Okay, and then we can also make the ceiling illustration over there. Okay, this is a ceiling. Okay, and it's done. So I hope it will be a lot of benefit to all of you. And this is a classic bay window. This is a fine classic bay window in SketchUp with cabinetry, with a couch, sofas on the front of the wall, and with little decoration of the upper wall in here. Thank you.